Kev from Magpie 24/7. I hope you're all good. So it's finished at Portman Road, Ipswich Town 0, Newcastle United 4, in probably the best performance of the season. Definitely the best week of the season to support Newcastle for sure. 11 goals, only 1 conceded, and Tonali's been brilliant in the middle for all 3 games. Isak with a hat-trick today, in the top 7, in a semi-final. The week before Christmas has been quite good to us, so a very happy Christmas for you all on that one. But yeah, fantastic way to for the weekend and going into Christmas as well. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, the only change from a Newcastle perspective was Joe Willock coming in instead of Joe Linton, who was suspended. But the game got off to a great start. Brilliant ball from Fabian Schär. Jacob Murphy just onside, plays a ball into Isak. They try and clear it. Falls to Isak brilliantly. Brilliant finish. 1-0 straight away after a 2-minute VAR check. I thought semi-automated. Off like, so they don't have to draw the lines anymore. I thought that was coming into play this season. Evidently not. But yeah, the great start for Newcastle. Controlled the game really well. Murphy adding to his resurgence in form. It's like we'll get linked heavily with a winger. We're like, well, Johan Bakayoko, and Murphy just turns into like prime Iron Robin for some reason on the right hand side. Just turns into this unstoppable force. But you know what? Fair play to him today. He played really well, and I thought he was all right last week as well when he got his 2 goals against Leicester. So he's been. You can tell when with having actually having a right winger in place doing a right wing job, like even if it's just a right winger who can play a right wing, because I know this season we've tried and tested Barnes, Joe Linton, Gordon, etc. When a natural right winger's playing there, it seems to work a lot better, and you can see that with Jacob as well, playing as well as he has done. And this goal was brilliant. I was speaking to my dad literally 10 minutes before this goal, and I think he had one that went just wide. He says if he hits them, it'll stay hitting. It'll go. One of them will go in the top corner, not quite the top corner, Dad, but like top of the net, in the net. It'll do. It's fine. But yeah, brilliant as Newcastle go 2-0 up. And then obviously we'll have a couple of chances. I think Gordon heads over as he heads the ball into the ground. Isak had a 1-on-1 chance that he probably should have put away. And Newcastle looking really comfortable for their lead going into half time. Second half, we don't let our feet off the gas, which was really good. We'll manage the second half well. You see, obviously Isak taking his chance as well, putting the keeper on his arse before making it free, and then obviously the fourth one as well, really special. Jacob Murphy again with a brilliant bit of skill, to be fair. Has 4 defenders round him, none of them really closed the gap enough, and then he backheels it into the path of Isak, who makes it a hat-trick. The first Newcastle hat-trick since 2019, where Jose Perez put free past Southampton in a comfortable win at St James's Park 5 years ago now. Makes me feel old. But yeah, really good performance from Newcastle all round. And yeah, nice to see a hat-trick being Isak, and I think that's like 40 league goals now in 57, which there's only a very select few strikers on the planet that have that type of return at the moment. And it feels ages ago now that people were saying, oh well, Isak's not really scoring the goals, but we're getting further up the field, and I think that comes down to being able to build from the back like we have. Sandro Tonali in that number 6, oh my god, chef's kiss. Like, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Like, I don't want to sound like that old bloke at Southampton, the one that cried about Wan-Bissaka all those years ago, but he wins the ball back so much. Like, honestly, like the way he breaks up play, how quickly he can move the ball from defense to attack, it's just phenomenal from Tonali. And the week that he's had, obviously scoring 2 in midweek as well, and just yeah, being, I think the way he's played in that number 6, it's completely changed the way we play, and it just honestly, like, such a shout to him. It allows Bruno to push further forward. He's had like a goal and 3 assists in his last 4, and he's been phenomenal as well. So yeah, like in terms of the 4-3-3, I think it's been saved in a way by the way Tonali is a real pivot between defence and midfield, and that link, and the way he the breaks up the play and gets the ball back in and helping Newcastle press as well. He's fantastic, and it probably saves Newcastle looking for a number 6 in January or the summer, because I think we'd have to pay a lot of money to find someone who can play that well in that position. So yeah, brilliant from Tonali. And yeah, Newcastle round out a comfortable 4-0 win. We'll have a goal at the end, ruled out, obviously Dan Burn offside, but he started the entire play, and ended it with a goal as well. And he looked buzzing. For it to be chalked off is a bit of a gutter, but you know what? It was a brilliant performance. We'll really put Ipswich to the sword, and you know what? Ipswich have been a good side this season. They went to Tottenham and upset Tottenham there. They give Man United a good run for their money when they played them earlier in the season. Arnie Slot's Liverpool, although they won there, they came out with a known that had a game. Like, I know they're down the bottom of the table and stuff, tactically, I thought like Eddie Howe had the game on point today, and over the last week, like obviously 10 days is a long time in football, and after the Brentford game, there was a lot of doubt. There was a lot of a lot of skepticism from the fan base as to whether he could really turn it round. But if the last week is anything to go off, he certainly can. And is Eddie Howe the man to keep turning it round and keep it going? Absolutely. I mean, I've had my doubts this season whether he'd be able to turn it round, especially in games against a low block. But I think changing Tonali into that number 6 role where we'll move the ball a lot quicker, pushing Bruno forward and getting him in the contributions as well, has really helped the team. So if long may it continue. I'm pleased to be, for this week at least, proven wrong. We'll move into the top 7, and yeah, it's good going into Christmas. Happy days. And now it's the evening. The boxing's on later, and the darts is on as well. So happy fucking Christmas to everyone. And tonight it's good, isn't it? Obviously with everything that's on, and then Newcastle winning as well. So happy days. Really good performance from Newcastle. Obviously Villa on Boxing Day after the win against Man City earlier today, so it should be a tough one, but one that will go in with momentum. And we've got a good run against Villa at the moment, so if we can get an early goal and play the way we have been and be as potent as we have been in front of goal, we can probably get another 3 points on the board as well. But we're going into a difficult Christmas period against some really good sides, so yeah, line them up, and if we keep playing the way we have been, knock them down. But yeah, get your comments in. Who's your man of the match? I'm going to say it's a tie between Tonali and Isak. I don't think Isak can not have a hat-trick and not get like at least tied man of the match. But I thought Tonali was absolutely brilliant today, just like he has been all week. So yeah. But yeah, get your comments in. Let me know. And if there's no video before Christmas, from us at Magpie 24/7, I just want to wish you all a happy Christmas, and I hope you have a great time with your families and everything like that, as we're going to Boxing Day versus Villa. But yeah, I love yous and leaves for now, and catch you on the next one, everyone. See you later.